Welcome to my new video. My name is Mauro Ferrari.
Let's talk about volume profiles, but more importantly, let's do a strategy video, meaning let's talk about how you can use volume profiles to make better decisions or to trade or to just follow markets with a better understanding of risk and reward. So watch our mouse here. This is our indicators and strategies menu. We click it, we open up the menu, we go to volume profile and click. And then, of course, we have the volume profiles right here that we want to select. Right now, we already have visible range on the chart. So why don't we also add a fixed range? And with the fixed range volume profile tool, we can simply, select a starting point and an ending point. So for this video, let's start our research from this gap up and let's end it at the current price today. So what we have now are two volume profiles up. We have a volume profile that is specifically for only, we're going to shade it, it's only for this region. And what the volume profile here is telling us is in this region, here are the levels that attracted the most price volume. See these bars? So we see that the most price volume happened right here. Okay, we're going to hide our visible range, by the way, and just focus on this fixed range for now, because we're going to show you how you can use the fixed range volume profile to maybe make better decisions. So let's zoom in. Now we see Apple today is having a decent day. It's up quite a bit, but at the same time, something does stand out. Do we really want to buy today? Remember, this is just an example, AAPL for entertainment and education. Do we really want to buy here? Is this a good risk reward? Well, what's rather interesting if you look is you can see that volume has over this time period gotten very thin at these levels. You might call this a low volume node. So we'll make an arrow here and look at this low volume node, low volume node. And what this means is we're saying that at this price level of about $133 per share, volume seems to, not increase much at all. And the last time it entered this region, take a look at this area, we're going to highlight it. The last time it entered this region, right, see this? Price actually dipped back down. There wasn't that much volume, and price seemed to gravitate back toward an area where volume did pick up. That's this bar here. So in this strategy video, as an example, what we might do is say, okay, price right now is too close to this low volume node. We'd rather get involved when there's more volume. The price levels that seem to get the most volume are right here, it looks like, right? $123 per share. And we can see these bars takes us all the way down to about $114 per share. So this seems to be the better region. And that's how we're going to use these volume profile bars to make a better decision. Rather than just blindly buying here without, doing much research at all, we're instead going to sit on our hands and we're going to make a calculated decision that, if price does the same thing that it did before, so as you can see, it went up into this zone and then corrected. It went actually up into this zone. It's not quite as high and corrected. And then look at this again. It went right back into this zone just like before and then corrected. So if that happens again, right, this almost double top this zone, we want to be ready. And rather than buying into this region here when it seems to not be the greatest risk reward setup, let's wait. Let's be patient. So we really like this area here. By the way, this red line means point of control. The point of control is where the most volume happened at a specific price level over a period of time. So this bar here tells you that $114 per share is where the most volume happened. So let's just make it that simple. When price returns to this level, if it ever does, we'll get involved. This is a company that we've been watching. It's something we're interested in, and we're going to wait until it goes back to a high volume node. So this is a high volume node. When price goes back into this node, count us in. Check this out. We're going to open up our trading panel. In fact, we'll place this on a paper trade just so you can see it for yourself. So we open up our paper trading account. This button here is where our order panel is. And let's do a limit. This is how you can start to make better decisions. Don't have FOMO. Don't chase. Be patient. So what we did in our volume profile strategy video is we decided that we're going to wait. We're going to sit on our hands. And we believe that about $114 to $115 per share is a better area for us to buy. So in this case, we'll do 115. We will buy 25 shares. And of course, we will actually set a stop loss because we believe in risk management. And for this trade, if it cuts underneath this support level, in this example, these, let's say around this area, see these low volume nodes here? These are shaded very lightly. If it cuts back into these at about 107, let's see, here's that gap for potential gap fill. So if it cuts out at, let's do our price of 105, we'd like to sell. So we'd like to get out. Now we click buy, and our trade has been placed, and now we just get to walk away. So what we did there is we said, this is a trade we like, where we are willing to wait, right? We're going to wait, and we'll buy in the high volume node. And the trade is essentially saying that we like this company, we don't want to chase it. We'll wait for an area that has a lot of volume, and we'll have more liquidity to buy, less slippage, possibly better execution, and that's the trade. And if it breaks back down to this stop loss zone, we'll get out. Fine with us. Now you might be saying that there's a support level here, but we're making this decision based off of these low volume nodes, and we just would rather not be involved in these areas. Maybe this gap will fill. It's just an example. The more important point is that we are placing a buy order in the high volume node.
If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel.